Today, I'm going to tell you about an incident that happened in Starbucks. It all started on a typical Tuesday morning at the Starbucks on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, a place known for its long lines of tourists, locals grabbing their caffeine fix, and aspiring actors typing away on laptops. But little did anyone know, this particular day would become infamous among employees and regulars alike because of one person. Corinne wasn't just any customer. She was the kind of woman who thought rules were optional if they didn't align with her convenience. And trust me, what happened next will leave you shaking your head or maybe even cheering for karma. I arrived at Starbucks around 8:30 a.m., right when the morning rush was peaking. As usual, I pulled into the drive-thru lane, which had two options, one for mobile orders and another for walk-up or traditional orders. Being a loyal app user, I always opt for the mobile lane. It's faster, more efficient, and keeps things moving smoothly, or so I thought. As I approached the entrance, Corinne cut me off, literally swerving her BMW into the mobile lane without signaling. At first, I shrugged it off, whatever, I muttered under my breath. After all, there weren't many cars ahead of us. No big deal, yet. But then came the first red flag. Instead of scanning her phone like everyone else in the mobile lane, Corinne sat there honking repeatedly. Yes, honking, not politely waiting, not checking her app, just laying on the horn like she owned the place. An employee finally came out to assist her. Before he could even reach her window, Corinne rolled it down and barked.
"Where's my latte?"
The poor guy looked confused.
Ma'am, did you place an order through the app?
He asked calmly.
"No, I'm here now, aren't I?"
Corinne snapped back.
"Just make me a caramel macchiato, grande, extra hot, no foam, almond milk, can't hurry up."
At this point, I leaned forward in my car seat, watching the scene unfold. The barista explained patiently that the mobile lane is strictly for pre-orders. If she wanted to order on-site, she needed to move to the other lane, but Corinne wasn't having it. She doubled down, insisting that since she was already there, they should prioritize her. By now, the line behind me had grown significantly. People were getting restless, some honking lightly to signal their frustration. Meanwhile, Corinne continued berating the employee, calling him incompetent and saying,
"You're ruining my entire day."
After several minutes of arguing, the manager stepped outside. He introduced himself and tried to de-escalate the situation.
Ma'am, we'd be happy to take your order if you move to the correct lane. We'll expedite it for you,
he said diplomatically, but Corinne wasn't satisfied.
Expedite? Expedite? Do you know who I am? I come here every week, and this is how you treat your best customers.
To his credit, the manager remained calm.
We value all our customers, ma'am, but we need to follow the system to keep things fair for everyone.
That's when Corinne lost it. She screamed.
Fair? What's fair about making me wait while these losers get served before me?
She pointed dramatically at the cars behind her, including mine. At this point, the manager offered a compromise. He promised to personally bring her drink to her car once it was ready. To sweeten the deal, he handed her a gift card for $10 as an apology for the inconvenience. For a moment, it seemed like the situation might resolve itself. But Corinne wasn't done. In a shocking twist, she grabbed the gift card, ripped it in half, and threw it back at the manager. Then she revved her engine and sped forward, nearly hitting the curb as she attempted to bypass the line entirely. Unbeknownst to Corinne, her reckless driving caught the attention of a nearby police officer directing traffic outside the store. Within seconds, the officer approached her car and signaled for her to pull over. Corinne rolled down her window, visibly fuming.
"What do you want now?"
The officer explained that she had violated multiple traffic laws by cutting off other vehicles and nearly causing an accident. When Corinne refused to cooperate, claiming she was being targeted, the officer informed her that failure to comply would result in arrest. Incredibly, Corinne decided to double down. She slammed her foot on the gas and sped out of the parking lot, leaving skid marks behind. Unfortunately for her, the officer radioed for backup, and within minutes, patrol cars were dispatched to locate her vehicle. Thanks to her vanity license plate, the police identified her car easily. Later that evening, news broke that Karen had been arrested for reckless driving, obstruction of justice, and assaulting an employee due to throwing the torn gift card. Witnesses from the scene confirmed her behavior, and security footage backed up their accounts. Employees at the Starbucks later posted about the incident on social media, where it went viral. Many praised the staff for handling the situation professionally despite Karen's outrageous conduct. One commenter summed it up perfectly. "This is why we can't have nice things." Stories like this remind us of the importance of patience, respect, and following basic rules even in something as mundane as ordering coffee. While most of us understand that life isn't always perfect, losing control and lashing out only makes matters worse. Karma may not always strike immediately, but when it does, it tends to hit hard. So the next time you find yourself stuck in a long line or facing a minor inconvenience, take a deep breath and remember, don't be a Karen. If you enjoyed this story, check out my other videos featuring unbelievable real-life encounters. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below.